Okay, so imagine, yeah, I'm just scrolling through images, yeah, and I come across this, yeah, talking about there's MMCs that exist outside of London, of course, with the old school layout of side backs or the seats facing each other at the back, bro. They need to bring that back to London, bro, for upstairs, bro. I remember when there was older buses that used to have this. You don't really see this layout on new buses anymore. So that's actually interesting, bro. That's actually interesting. Like, let me look at Airlet's interior pic. Like you'll see upstairs here. There were seats facing each other at the back. See what I'm talking about. There actually used to be seats facing each other at the back, but they removed that feature now. You can't find that on London's MMCs, but they still carry it on for outside London. That's a bit unfair if you ask me. That's a bit unfair if you ask me. I mean, okay, some people just want to chill at the back and they don't want no one disturbing them. Bro, someone did this GT what? Someone did this GTA 5 thing. What the hell? Rascla. Raw. That's actually cold, man. That's actually cold. Wait, did they import some of this from like OMC 2 or something? It kind of looks identical to OMC 2 a bit, but they did do some minor changes, I guess. But wow, that's interesting, man. That's interesting. Wow. But yeah, they need to bring this back. And I prefer it when it was a cheaper design where they actually used the same seats that they used here for the rear, for the seats at the back, rather than using their own standard design for the seats at the back. I prefer the cheaper version where it's just seats. It's just the same. All the seats are the same basically, rather than the manufacturer uses their own seats that they built for the rear, for the seats at the back. I prefer it when it was like that because it gives the thing all the design. Like, okay, we were a bit too poor to get our own design seats for the rear. Like, it has to be another company's. You get me? Like, I just prefer the old vibe. Like, I prefer like the old vibe on some old buses, and we definitely need this this side seat arrangement back again. We definitely need that back again. Apparently, one of the reasons they don't do these side seats again, uh, one of the reasons they don't do these side seats anymore is car the buses took it in a crash. It's a bit dangerous rather than the seats facing forward and shit. That's why they don't do it no more. But it would be nice if the DWs, the Gemini 2 DW, some of them were like this. And I prefer it, yeah. I like how we're doing high back seats and shit for all the high spec buses, but it would be interesting, yeah, if operators companies could choose between getting like it would be nice, yeah, if companies can choose if they wanted to get specific seats or different seats for like specific buses. Cause like you see the DLAs, yeah, the DLAs. There was DLA batches with all types of different seats. Like you had these ones with the coach seats, then you had flipping these ones with the you had the ones with the you had the ones with the high back uh 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 what's it called, Lazarani seats. Then you had ones with the lower back Lazarani seats, like the pitch you just saw for a sec, the picture you just saw, like. And then you have the DLAs. You had okay, I know this one ain't a DLA, but there was DLAs with like there was DLAs with the Civic seats. Like I prefer it when there was more variety in the batch differences, where companies would choose if they want to get different seats and shit. Like now it's just companies will get bus batches and they'll spam them and they'll all have the same seats. Okay, I rate with the T's, yeah. There's T's with the old school Kiklo Silco seats, yeah. What's this? Yeah, this seat is called CICLO Silco seat. I think that's how you pronounce it. I like how there's T's with that seat, and then there's also T's with the Civic seat. I like what? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? I meant Civic what? Don't tell me there's two seat manufacturers with the same name. Oh my god. Bro, I just want to see my bro. Just Civic bus seat, yeah. Is that what you want from me? Civic bus seat. There we go. There we go. And then there's also T's. I know this ain't a T by the way, but there's T's with these Civic seats. They're called Civics. And then there's also DWs with the kick close seats. And then there's DWs with the Civic seats like these, like the one in the pic. I like it when companies do that, where they change the layout, like they slightly change the layout as they keep on getting more batches. Like hopefully, yeah, Go Ahead, okay, okay. I like how Go Ahead has some EEs, yeah, and SEEs that have like the high spec interior, and then they have some with the lower spec interior, and then they've got SEEs with the ADL smart seats. Like let me type up Go Ahead London SEE 169 because there's some of these SEEs with the ADL smart seats which I actually approve of. I actually like it. Like I feel like it gives the batches more character when there's some with different seats and specific seats. Like I like it when it's like that. Like okay, like the Go Ahead London Eats, they're a bit boring. Like okay, you could say there was quite a variety of the differences between the Euro 4 batches and you compare them to the Euro 5 ones. Okay, there was the Euro 4 ones with the single seats to the side. Like there was some Euro 4 ones. There was Euro 4Es with a single seat by itself right after the flipping uh the wheelchair area. There was like a single seat to the side. Like, okay, I approve of that. That I actually like that. And then there was some with the normal seating, and then there was some with the oval window at the back, and then there was some with the regular window, and there was some with fans at the back, and there was some without it. Like, I like it. I like it when there's batches with like small differences like that. Like, I feel like it helps you understand like the batches right off the bat when you see the bus from a distance. Like you know what bus you're getting. Like it's interesting like that. Like you can tell what specific batch you're getting just by like small differences like that. Like that's what I like it when companies get bored of the same design and then they ask the manufacturer, yo, can you change this design a bit? Or does the manufacturer do that themselves without the company asking? I'm not sure. But yeah, I like it when the manufacturer like gets bored of the same design and they slightly change the design of the bus over the years. Sorry, I'm still trying to find this video. SEE 168 because people are barely interested in these buses. So you won't find any single. It's actually sad. Okay, thank you. The Explorer, he's one of the people that give these things a chance. See. There's some of them, yeah, that have the ADL smart seats. Some of them with the different seats. Like, I rate that, and I rate how the interior lights are starting to get yellow as well. They're slowly getting yellow. Like, if you go on, like, just type up Boss Route 444. If you see these SEEs here, because I've been North London a few times here, look at the interior lights. They kind of look yellow a bit instead of the brand new white lights. Like it's actually interesting, like how to see these things age. It's actually interesting, man. Oh, respect to the people that are still giving these bosses a shot. Oh, I actually recorded this.
U15 used to use like
I actually recorded this. You know, I thought I didn't. But bro, just pre how beautiful that looks, bro.
U200 EV, so I respect that evolution.
Okay, basically what I was going on about is how 444 and W14 and Bear the W routes went from using Arrivas ALX 200s and Enviro 200s and shit. Like the 184 was using the Arrivas Enviro 200s, and the 444 was using the Arrivas ALX 200s, and the W14 was using like ALX 200s. W14, W15, like there was a variety of them in the past. There was a variety, even the 397, bro. They were all using old school ALX 200s, and now they've aged. Now the generation is like the generation or them days, man. But like the generations the generations like spiked up a bit. Like the routes have been regenerized with newer based boss models, like basically based on the same thing. Like that's what I was talking about when I was talking about newer boss generations and all that. Like I like how it's just the like they've always used bosses from ADL. Yeah, even the W11, like the W11 was using them things, LX200s. Like they've had a massive like it's nice to see like the evolution improve like over the years. Like all them routes they've went from LX200s and flipping and Route 200s to flipping MMCs and E200 EVs, replacing the generation with a futuristic version. Basically, that's basically what it is. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say I respect it. Okay, you could say W14. The W14 is using Enviro 200, so it's not really the same because Enviro 200s they're still curvy, whereas with MMCs and E200 EVs, the body's slightly less round and curved, so it kind of reminds you of the LX 200 in a way. Like let's look at a W11. Let's look at the W11, yeah. Like like I admire the design car. You got the flipping, you got this bit here, you got the lip at the front here, and then you got the lip here, and then you got the flipping lights here. Although it's not the same, but it's kind of like similar. Like you got the lights here, and then you got the registration right there, and then you got the two lines surrounding it on each side like that. And they copied the design here, like it's similar in it. Like it's just more stuff like that that just help like modernize the generation up smallly. Like it's interesting to see how the designs change over the years when they spice things up a bit. So yeah, like it's nice to see because like there was a variety like EC, which is the garage that had all these bad boys back in the day. They had a variety of these ADLs, and now there's a variety of MPSEEs taking over that are basically doing most of the routes that these lot did. That's basically what's going on right now. Like there's a variety of SEEs at MP Northumberland Park that I've just replaced all these lot basically because Ariva had the W15, I think. Boss Route W15, I swear Ariva had it. I swear Ariva had it at some point. Oh, am I bugging? I swear, bro. I swear Ariva had the W15. What? Please, bro, I'm not lying, bro. Exactly. Okay, but bro, what do you mean there was no ALX 200? What are you talking about? Exactly, bro. W15 was literally with Ariva, bro, for a short time, I think. They literally had it, bro. Let's see W60. Was W60 with Ariva? Let's see. Yes, it was, but it wasn't using the ALX 200. Sad. Yes, it was. Ariva had most of the W routes. I want that, bro. Ah, hey, bro, Ariva. Bro, Ariva, because you man are starting to step back in action and you're getting electric things here, I pray in the future you get a variety of the W routes back here with E200 EVs, which will basically replace in all your LX200s generation. I want them to do that. That would be nice for the W11, W16, W15, W14, the 444, and I'll be happy because that's all the routes you guys used your LX200s on. But yeah, it's nice because you see these lot on the 444, W15, just basically replacing all the LX200s. And the body kind of looks a bit similar. If you cut you have to look at it in a certain way. Like the body kind of looks similar.
I respect that evolution. Get what I mean?
It's not too new. It's not too modern. Like it's still got a kind of plain design like the LXs did. Like I respect that. Like I respect the generation of how these lot are replacing them. Even like the front part kind of looks a bit similar to the LX 200. Like, I just like the design and shit. Very nice, man. Very nice. Like, just look at it, man. And then just imagine when these bosses get older, yeah. Right? Imagine these buses are gonna get old one day and they're gonna go. I respect the generation of how every bus ages and shit. Like the 444, the 444, the W14, W15. These like they've came such a long way from using the LX 200s to flipping these lot. Okay, I'll be real, yeah. The Dennis Dart, yeah, nothing really replaced that. I'd say more. It's more towards the like nothing really replaced the LX 200 Dart. Okay, maybe you could say the Transbus. Maybe you could say the Transbus E200 replaced it. Okay, but the actual Enviro 200, like I don't really see any similarity. I don't really see any similarity to it. I see more of a similarity to the LX 200. I see more of a similarity. Like if you just compare them both, like you see the three windows at the back, yeah, and you see these lights here. The lights are in a circle, like they're in the like rounded shape here. It's the same for the LX 200. The lights are in a rounded. They're inside of a rounded shape, so you can see where they got the design from, and then you see how the windows round here, like the frames round here. It's round like that on the Varo 200 as well. With the pointer dot, everything is square. Like it's not the same. Like it's not the same at all. And see what I mean? The three windows at the rear, the three windows coming towards the rear, it's the same. It's the same design. I respect how they carried on the design like that. I respect how they did that. And then even the rear as well. Okay, what's the similarities? Well, we all know with Enviro 200s, there's two rear lights at the top like this, and then they've got the vent here, which would say Enviro 200, and these have also got a vent, and you've got the lights that you've got the three lights on each side here, and then Enviro 200 will have the red light here and the white light there. These lights and Enviro 200s wouldn't have that, but we can move past that. We can move past that. Like the design's kind of similar in a way. Like okay, if you look at this to the and compare it to the E200 EV, the wall I was talking about at the front is kind of similar there because the wall's kind of plain looking. Like it's kind of similar, and then you got the flipping like the, like even this bit kind of looks similar because the eyebrows is literally in the middle. Like it's such a shame LX 200s they got so endangered because barely any of them were made. Like they were made from 1995, I believe, to 2001. That's how long they were built for. They didn't even actually no. Okay, no, they weren't even built for that long. To be fair, car ADL they're planning to make these EVs here for 40 more years. That's how long they're planning to make them. Oh, did someone make a someone literally made the ALX 200 a Revo with a face on it. Actually, that belongs in that belongs in tire. What? Ain't no way America had an LX 200. Nah, on the B6L in chassis. That's mad. That's mad. Wow.